By the way, I'm sorry if
Yeah, go ahead. No, I'm open for questions now regarding homeworks. I want to go over that, make sure everybody understands what they have to do.
Okay. No, I was trying to find the other class Zoom call, and then I couldn't.
Oh, maybe I have to look. Maybe I forgot to upload that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me go because I'm recording this one and I'm going to make sure that I upload all the classes. Oh, I'm glad everybody's here tonight. Good, because I want to go over something here. So yes, that's good. Everyone, 5 of you are here tonight. So what I'd like to do now today is establish, with some of you already starting to submit your assignments, but I'm concerned that some of you are not. And so I'm going to establish some guidelines so to make sure that we don't leave everything for the end, because it's not going to be good for you. And also it's not going to be good for me. Then I have to grade everything together with all the other classes that I teach. So it's better so if we can start to finish some of the ones that are kind of easy to do. So I'll go over that. I know that some of you already submit assignments, but I'm going to put some deadlines for a couple of assignments. I'm going to share my screen so we can go. Okay. Are you able to see my screen here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is one assignment that we need to finish, and not for this. I mean, I know we already passed many deadlines, but now I put like a closing day for a week from this Sunday. It's a very easy, this can be done in half an hour. It's very easy, and there's not much to it. I think I have a video already explained this, but that's the video that I did not upload here.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over this once again. And so this is one assignment for next Sunday, not this Sunday, for the following Sunday. It's very easy. And this is the other one. For this one, you have the video right here. If you follow this video, because I went over this again, so I don't have to repeat myself, but
which one is that on?
This one is the Google Analytics report test. It's right here. Highlighted.
Oh,
yeah, it's right here.
I'm trying to finish that one now, but some of them I can't find.
It's right here. So if you go, it's like a test. So I'm pretty sure it's open. So watch the video first.
Wait, is it a test or the assignment?
It's an assignment. It's a report. So you got to go on
you
Google.
Have to go through the report and find the things, right?
Find the things and put there. It's like I made it as a test, but you just grab the information on Google Analytics and just paste it or type it in there. But what I did here, before you do the assignment, go over this video. And then I have here, where do I have that? I think I have here, this is the demo account. So this is the video that you have to watch. Let me go to the assignment. So this is the assignment. This is the account.
We're gonna need all those names.
I thought I had here. Okay, when you're ready to take the test, but I thought I had here, what I'll do, I'm going to make sure that you have a Word document. Let me see if I can find that.
It's up the top.
It's up the top? I don't see it here.
It's not in that square. It's outside the square.
So
you got to go back to that other page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's like 4 or 5
Oh,
I
right
can't
here.
answer. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. So the questions that I'll be asking, see, this is the same exercise that will be on the, what let's call test. It's not a test, it's like a report. So I'm asking here, let me, this is a Word
So
document.
those are 2 different assignments?
No, this is just for you to practice.
So what I'm asking though, that box down there that says Google Analytic Report Test late, that's the same paper, right?
Which one here? Which?
That one up the top.
This one here?
That's the same test, right?
No, this is not the test. This is
Okay.
for you to practice. It's like a, so you take this, I have it here, right here now. You download this, and after you watch the video, practice. This is just for practice. You don't have to submit this. Go over this, because the test, I mean the report, the real report that I'm going to grade you, see, this has like 23 questions. The other one has like 20 questions, and most of the questions are right here. So if you practice this one here, use this to practice before you take the test. So watch the video, download this document, and just practice. Make sure that you change the date. Look for all this data on Google Analytics. Do that as many times as you want, as practice. Yes. Then when you're ready, forget about this. This is just like a practice exercise. What you do, then once you're ready, you go back here. And you take the test right here, the quiz. The quiz is basically fields. The question will be the similar questions that you have here, and with the field where you enter the metrics that you found on Google Analytics.
Man, I just been doing this exercise for nothing.
You know, if you did the exercise, you are learning. So when you do the test, you're probably going to get 20 out of 20. So don't think that was like a waste of time. So you probably became an expert on Google Analytics by doing the test. So just look at that way. It's just for you to practice. Probably I should have been a little clear. So when you're ready, when you feel comfortable, when you find all those, the answer for all those questions that I have here, then you say, okay, I'm ready to take the test. So you go here and take the test. The test is exactly, I select 20 of those questions, they're here, and all you have to do is look for the right metric. The only difference is make sure that you change the date. Make sure, because if you don't change the date on Google Analytics, then all the results that you're gonna get are wrong. So watch the video, go over Google Analytics.
Some of these I can't find.
Watch the video, because the video I go over all the single questions.
Okay.
Watch the video and pause, and then look at the computer.
So the video's up there?
The video is up here. Yeah. Because this is the video that I record when I gave the class. It's right here.
All right.
So if you watch this video from the beginning to the end, and watch also the video that I'm suggesting for you to watch, these videos here.
Yeah, I watched that one. And
so watch this one too, because this will prepare you for the test. And this one, I go over all the single questions and let you, I'll explain to you where you find the metrics that I'm asking for.
Okay. And what's the other assignment?
The other assignment is this one. Let me see, what is that? This one here.
I think I submitted that one.
You probably, I know that I have 2 or 3 people who have submitted this one. This is using that application called Screaming Frog.
Yeah.
This is the one here. I have it here.
Let me make sure I passed that in.
Anybody wants me to go over this again?
No, I think it was pretty clear in the instructions.
Yeah, the instruction is pretty clear. So to prepare yourself for the assignment, and I think I have a video because I went over there, so I'm going to look for the video similar to this one. If I found it, I'll put it here for you to see.
I have one question. Did you receive mine?
Yeah, can you check mine too?
Yeah,
Because
let me
I
let
see
me
something here, but
Yeah, I'm going to leave. This is the view for you, and I'll take a look. Because I know.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, I guess there's been a problem with the coursework hand-ins for the virtual classes here.
Yeah.
Handing in homework, I've done it. I for all my classes, every single one of them, I've handed in a paper through coursework, and I'll attach the file, and it doesn't show up, or it's unreadable. And
Yeah.
I've done it through 2 different platforms, and I guess there was a problem. The school was saying.
Okay, so you know.
so mine is there.
Yours there. So I'm waiting for 3 people.
He didn't get it, Clear.
Clea, did you submit yours?
Yes, I did.
It's not there.
I don't see it here.
So I did
But it says one file here, so.
the quiz.
No, I'm talking.
And
I'm talking about this one here.
the Google Analytics, yes.
The critique, like.
Yeah, the critique. I uploaded it on the CC.
Okay. See, maybe I already downloaded. No, it's not here for some reason.
Huh.
Do it again if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it again.
Yeah, and Tyler, have you done yours? Because it says here 1.
Yeah,
Yes,
because mine it says
I
there
uploaded also.
1, 2.
Can you do it again? I mean, I don't know what's
Okay.
happening here because it doesn't show. But it
Yeah,
says.
this is that issue. For some reason, some students aren't able to. I attached my file. I put a description on it. I put a note on it, and it said and that's what's the problem is that the professors are unable to open them for some reason.
Yeah, there is a problem with the platform because I see here that 1 file was submitted, but I don't see it here to download and see it. The same here with Clea and Tyler.
Great. I'll re-upload right now.
Yeah.
And
if I don't see it in the next few days, I'll ask you to email to me. If you want to email to me, go ahead and do that as well to make sure that I receive it either way, because I've heard also what you just described as there is some sort of a bug in the software that some files don't get uploaded properly. Like these 2 seem to be okay, but Tyler and Clea, for some reason, not here.
Weird.
They have to fix this platform.
How you doing?
Let me look now for the other assignment.
I didn't implement the test because I thought it was.
The test is online. So the test is online. There is 2 already. Melissa and Clea have done that. So I have to review it. Here, it's not upload. You do it online and it stays there. There's no upload. So there's 3 that I'm missing here. So see if you can do it by next Sunday.
Okay.
Can you go back to the other one real quick?
Yeah.
Because I just realized I forgot to do something. I uploaded the file, didn't hit the.
Oh, it's already.
Well, I just did that now.
Now I have 3 here. Yeah, you're here.
Awesome.
Then
Okay,
probably
perfect.
I have done the same, so I'll upload it by the end of the class too.
Okay. Yeah, because it says 1 file here. It's probably it didn't go through for some reason. But I'm glad we are looking at this, so to make sure that now.
Yeah, the MyCC, the coursework, you used to be able to just upload the file without having to hit the any turn in button. sorry, they must have changed it recently, where you have to hit the turn in button now.
Oh, I see.
So the next one after this is the one that's due in week 8, right? After the test,
After the test,
after the Google Analytic test, the next one is this hotspot.
yeah,
which
I'm going to push that another week, because now you have 2 to do on Sunday. So I'll give you.
That's the next assignment.
Yeah, that'll be the next assignment. Yeah, but I'll push.
That's the one out of week 8, right?
Yeah, but I'll push that to be the following week,
Okay.
because some of you have to do 2 assignments for week 8. So I'll change the date on that one. And then, as I mentioned to you, so you have, I believe, 6 assignments. I will drop the one that you scored the least, if it's going to help your grade. If you have A+ in all of them, so probably doesn't matter. But for some reason, you didn't do well in one assignment, and you have that, I'll drop that assignment for you, so it doesn't screw up your final grade. So, any questions on the assignment? Because I just want to go over a few things here.
So far it was, the first one was the analyzing of the page,
Then the Google
and then
Analytics quiz or whatever.
Mhm.
And then you have that one that's
the
coming.
quiz.
That quiz, that's about,
Mhm.
yeah. And,
Okay.
and then that quiz, so I can go over that as well.
I mean,
That's-
the quiz, it was exactly like the exercise,
Yeah.
so it wasn't.
So
I
if
I
you
don't
go,
know how I scored, but I don't know.
you should, it's not hard. If you done the exercise correctly, it's not going to be, exactly. All the questions are there. The only difference is make sure that you change the date, the range for the date. Okay, so okay, nobody did that, so okay. I just want to make sure that everything is here.
It's weird trying to figure out all the assignments because
I mean, this dashboard, this application, it's not easy and it's very confusing. I use in other schools, I use Canvas, which is much easier to navigate. This is so badly done. This MyCC here. I mean, I know they're trying to, they plan to change to Canvas, which is much easier platform. This is so badly done. It's hard to find things. It's not only for us professors, also for you students. It's not way done. It's confusing. But that's all we have now for the online classes. Okay, so I will send you an email with some information on that quiz. And but what I want to do today is go over a couple of things here. Okay, I'm just gonna. So I'm just going to go over here. This is only 3 or 4 slides that I want to go over with you. Nope, I'm sorry. I probably should. Yeah, that's fine. So most of the things that you're going to learn on HubSpot for the course, it's based on the methodology that was created by HubSpot called inbound marketing. Inbound marketing is basically this. See, on the left side here, you have what we call traditional marketing. And that's also being called, you know, mass marketing, which is the old way of doing marketing. Everybody gets the same message. So there is no personalized message. And it's like emails are like, it works like spams because everybody's getting emails that probably does not relate to their things they like or they things they would buy. So this is what we call interruptive marketing or mass marketing. So inbound marketing works totally different. It's what we do on digital marketing. It's like attracting people to you. Because today, if you think about it, before you buy anything, what you do, you don't go to the store and buy it and ask the questions to the clerk there. You do research online. You go to Google and look for information. You go to some of those websites like to look for ratings on the product before you buy. So you are well informed before you make the purchase. And the goal here, if you're selling something, if people are searching for that information, you want your website to provide that information to the users that are using some keywords to find information on the website. So this is what we call inbound marketing, because people are looking for you and you want your website to be found on internet. And the goal, I mean, as you probably already gone through the ones that have done the exercise SEO, would understand that the SEO is the key element to make your site rank well for some particular words that are related to your business or website. So in a sense, it's the attract, then you got to engage with them. So it's all customer centric. So attract is the way you attract to the website is by optimizing your website because people are looking for you and you want to be found on internet. Then once they're there, you want to engage with them and then delight them. So let's go over the steps. So basically, anybody that goes to, let's say, to your website are strangers. You don't know them. So you have are strangers. So they become visitors because they are visiting your website right there. But your goal is to convert them from visitors to lead. And a lot of times what you do is create some call to action, some buttons, or make them asking for more information. Probably you give them some information and you prompt them, okay, do you need more information? Please click here. And there's a form that you can collect their email, first name, and probably last name. So then you have that information. Once you have that information, they're not visitors anymore. They are leads because now you can target them by email marketing, by other sources of, by other channels. Because now you know the person, you know the first name, so you can send emails saying, dear John or dear Mary, whatever. And this is from here to here, it's called the nurturing the lead. So there is many ways you can do that through email. And once you take you watch the videos on email marketing, I'll go over the email marketing in a few minutes. You learn a lot how you should do email marketing. Then social media, how you should use social media in order to convert your leads to customers. Then the CRM integration. CRM are like HubSpot, and sometimes probably HubSpot is too expensive for a business. They can use Constant Contact or MailChimp. Those are not really email marketing tools, but they do the job for email marketing. So when they become your customers, then you want to keep them happy because eventually those customers are going to promote your product. They might be share the product they bought from you on social media. So they become promoters of your product. It's like word of mouth. So this is all the stages that you go through. It's called the journey, from the buyer's journey. But you can divide that in 3 steps, basically. So I don't know if I went over with this with you. It's called the buyer's journey. Basically, there is 2 stages that you are here. So let's say, for example, that you are working and you see that your colleagues are getting promoted, getting ahead, and you feel like you're not getting that promotion that you're looking for. Then you're starting to see, maybe I have to do something to advance my career. Maybe I have to take a course. Maybe I have to take, let's say, go to college again. So you are in awareness stage. That's what we call. So you know there is a problem with you, or there's a problem with whatever, but you're still not sure exactly what route to take. You can target people in this stage because they probably looking on internet how to advance their internet. So probably you create a blog that provides that information. Once that person say, okay, I'm going to take a master's degree or MBA, or I'm going to go back to college, okay, take a master's degree. So then that person is here in the consideration stage. What is the consideration stage? That's the stage that people are searching on Google for more information. So if I take MBA, what type of job would I get? What would be the salary that I should expect if I finish this course? So you as an institution, like different college, they have sometimes blogs. They provide that information, or even their website, there is information there, how you can get student loans, or how you can get scholarships, things like that, to help them make the final decision. Okay, exactly, this is the course I want to take. I want to take an MBA concentration in marketing. So all the stages here, these two stages, the goal of an institution is to provide information. You should not try to do any hard sell here. Say, okay, take this course with us and it'll be good for you. No. People in the stage, they're looking for information, and you should be able to provide information to them without pushing the sell. When you know that person already made a decision, I'm going to take a master's degree or MBA, that's now the person is on the decision stage. That's when they're starting to look for the college. Where should I go? And here is where schools and institutions should start doing the hard sell. Say, come to us because we can provide this and that. So the content in different stages have to be strategically designed in order to provide that information that it's needed at that particular stage of the buyer's journey. So again, never do hard sell here, never do hard sell here. You can do a hard sell here. You can call people because you know they're close to make that final decision and you don't want to lose them. You want them to come to you and to become your customer if you are a college or if you are selling a car, whatever. This is the stage that you're starting to put the name of your company out there and say, hey, come to us because we can provide a good outcome for you. So this is what inbound marketing is all about. So you got to make sure that you provide information before you make the hard sell. And when you decided to, it's time for you to start and go over those videos to take different certifications, at the beginning, probably all the courses will be talking about this journey, and will tell you exactly what type of content you should create in different types of this journey. So I'm going to exit this. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about email marketing. Okay, email marketing. So people think many times that email marketing probably it's not the right tool because it could be spam, but if it's done properly, it's a very effective way of marketing. And it's very economical. And you can personalize. If you have, like I said to you, if you have the name, the first name and last name, you can create emails and you can address them by their first name, Dear John, because it becomes very personalized. And another thing that when you do email, you have to make sure that you are sending them information that relates to that person. So there is things that you have to do in order to segment. So let's see the advantage of email marketing. So there is data out there that tells you that every dollar that somebody spends, that a company spends on email marketing, he has a $45.25 in return. So you know that 60% of adults, I believe this number is probably higher, check their email at first thing in the morning. I see by myself, and I know a lot of colleagues of mine starting to send me emails like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. They're still in bed, but they are looking at emails. I'm looking at my smartphone, I'm looking at my emails. People on the workforce usually have that routine. The first thing they do, look at emails in the morning, and then they look again when they get to work. So 44% of email recipients made at least one purchase based on the promotion on email. And if the email, you know, if you are probably a client of, let's say, a company like Amazon, you know that the email they send you are, most emails are related to things that you purchased in the past, or very similar to things that you have purchased in the past, and they know your behavior. So they send you emails based on that. They don't send you garbage, and they don't send you spam. So again, 7 out of 10 people have taken advantage of a coupon or discount they saw in an email marketing. This is all data that's out there that you can search and find. Another thing is 48%, and I believe this number is very low for what happens today. The emails are open on a mobile device. So another thing here is to make sure that your email it's going to be read on mobile correctly. People don't have to kind of enlarge to read email. So most emails software today provides emails that can be read properly in any device. So this is all data that I don't have to go through that again. So everybody uses email today. So this is data, I'm just not going to go over there. So the benefits of sending email. So it's very highly targeted. As I mentioned to you, you can segment your database. So you send emails to people that really are the ones that belong to your target audience for that product or service that you're promoting on email. And usually the response is very immediate. So people tend to respond in the same day or probably the next day. Another thing that you can do on emails, when you send emails, you can test different types of email to see which email works best. That's what we call A/B tests. And the good thing about email, and that goes for any email marketing that you do, you can measure everything. You know how many people open the email, how many people click there, how many people then end up purchasing the product. So everything is, you can track everything. Reach. So you know how many people you reach, and it's very cost effective. So to be successful on email marketing, you have to make sure that you send the right message to the right person at the right time, because sometimes you gotta, I'll go over a couple of slides here that tells you the best time of the day or the best time of the week to send emails, and when should you not send emails, like say Friday afternoons or Friday midday. Then the right frequency. That's important also, because you should not be sending emails every day. So you got to find a good balance there. So because if you are receiving emails from, let's say, Amazon every day or twice a day, it's going to get your inbox very full, and you got to get annoyed and probably unsubscribe. So the right frequency is also important. So the subject line. The subject line, you should keep that as 40 characters maximum. You know, the subject line is what prompts people to open the email, because the subject line does not relate to the receiver. The email probably never gets opened. So you should try different subject line when you send email marketing. Probably send 2 emails, the same content, but different subject line to test what we call A/B test, to see which one gets more open rate. I'll go over the open rate in a second. So the from, it's always better to, instead of using the company name, use probably a person, because if I'm receiving an email from a person, feels more, it feels better than receiving from a company. But not all the time that's possible. So use a real name. Don't use that do not reply address. So the message also has to be personalized. So if you have that person in a database, so then when you send email, your email is going to grab the first name of that person and email. So although you're not writing for each person, but when somebody receives an email, it says, hey, John, it seems like you wrote that email just for that person, but that's all based on the platform that you are using. That's just grabbing the email information and the first name and put in that field. So I'm just going to go over this very quick. So you got to make sure that you send relevant information to your target audience. And this is the way you build trust. And it has to be very relevant. And the email has to be conversational. And you have to coordinate your every marketing channels to each other. So if you are doing social media marketing, you have to make sure that email and social media marketing are aligned as far as messaging and all that. So email was to be trusted, you know that. Relevant, conversational, so all that. So again, coordinated with other channels. I'm just going to go over all very quick through this because I know it's Friday night and probably most of you have had a full day of work. So to do email marketing, you need to have like a database, and you can use softwares, and I'll go over that in a second. So you got to know your audience, and you need to have some sort of a database that can segment your audience by demographic, by purchase behavior. Like I mentioned to you, if people are buying some sort of a line of products, probably you should keep sending emails just based on that line of products instead of something that does not pertain to them. It does not resonate with that particular audience. And also the same interest again. So the right time to send emails, you ask, what's the right time? So there's some tests being done. So as you can see here, I'm sorry, there's some noise outside. So this is the rate of email open. So you can see that from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. after work, a lot of people open emails. But let's look here on the days of the week. So the best days to send emails based on this would be like Wednesday and Thursday. But again, it's going to depend on your business. So you gotta have tries. You gotta probably send an email on Tuesday and see how that works. And then you try to Wednesday till you find the best day for you to send email to your target audience. Usually on Saturdays and Sundays, you should never send emails. And Friday, especially in the afternoon, you should not send emails. So if you look here, the time of the day that the emails are open, as you can see from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., then they're starting to drop. Then by these different devices, to see the percentage on different devices. So again, there is no magic time of the day that's best for everyone. There is no one formula. So the best thing to do when you have email marketing, you gotta try different times of the week and sometimes different times of the day. So based on some data, you can probably try to figure out the best time, and then you try yourself on, let's say, Thursday at 9 a.m. Then you try the next batch of emails probably on Thursday at noontime and see which one works the best till you find the right time for your business. So if a lot of emails get open and clicked, so it means that you are sending the right email to the right person. So these are different goals when you send emails: to make people purchase your product. If you have an event, so they can sign up for event, for appointments. There's many goals, so you got to select what your goal is. So you need to have a list of subscribers. So how do you get subscribers on your platform, like MailChimp or Constant Contact? Sometimes you do, some people buy lists, which I don't advise. But the best way to do is use your website with some forms there, some call to action, so you can collect information. Then if people are willing to give you your information, they kind of give you, they authorize you to email them. So that's the best way to do email marketing, is by getting a list of emails from your website. And sometimes you have a teaser there. You say, if you want to get this information, I'll send it to you for free, like a PDF with the information. And you ask them to give you the first name, last name, and email, of course. And this is the way you build your email list. Exactly, organic is the key. So this is the reason people should never buy a list. You know, there's a lot of people out there, they still buy a list of emails and they start marketing, and you don't know them, they don't know you. So this is what we call spam. And you are sending emails to everyone the same information because you have no clue who they are. And probably most of them will end up in the spam box. So there is some rules for sending emails, some laws. So one of the things that you have to make sure, and I don't know if I address that here, is, no, I don't. So you have to make sure that every email has a button to allow the receiver to unsubscribe if he wishes to do so. And if somebody unsubscribes your email, you have to take out of your email list in a period of, I believe, either 30 days or 45 days. I'm not so sure now. But there's a time frame that you have to remove that person from your list. A lot of companies, they don't care. People unsubscribe, but they keep sending emails. But by law, you have, I believe it's 30 days that you have to get them out of an email list. So the best, that's what we call opt-out email. So you got to make sure that you give people a chance to say, I don't want to receive any more emails. So let's talk about email automation. This is a way for you to send emails automatic. So you can do that if you have like MailChimp or Constant Contact or HubSpot or Marketo, any tools that are out there to allow you to send email marketing automatically. It's a software, so. It's all based on technology. And once you get the lead, when you get the lead, if you recall, I mentioned to you a few minutes ago that the lead is when you have the information from the person. You have the first name, you have their email at least. And then you have to nurture those emails. You got to send emails that are relevant to them in order to see if you provide enough information for them to convert from leads to customers. That's what we call nurturing the leads. So there is many ways to do email automation. I have actually some diagrams here that explains to you. So right now, this is just an example of different softwares out there that allows you to do email marketing, do automated email marketing. So there's MailChimp, Constant Contact, right here. Those are the two most popular and not expensive. Salesforce, of course, is one of the best in the market, but they're pretty expensive. And for some reason, I don't have a spot here. I have it on the next. So, okay, yeah, I have it here. This is all marketing devices, marketing software. Because besides doing email marketing, you do social media marketing, you can do all kinds of marketing using this type of software. So types of email campaign. Email blast. What's an email blast? Like say, email blast when you send the same email to everyone. Like a few minutes ago, I talked about buying a list of emails. What are you going to do with that list? So probably send the same email to everyone. Not the best way to do email marketing. But if you have a list and you don't know them, you got to start it that way. Then you got the best way is to create a workflow of emails. So I have here an example of an automated email marketing workflow. So you send the first email, and then, excuse me, two things can happen. Somebody can open the email or not open the email. So if you open the email, somebody clicks, then it's like trigger. You create different emails all ready to go, depending on the action that somebody takes. So let's say you send the first email. If somebody opens the email, then it's going to depend what email they're going to get. If they click, they'll get different emails depending where they click. If they don't click, then you send another email. Then again, let's go back here. If that person didn't open the email, you send probably a week to 10 days later, there's another email ready to go to the person, to everyone that didn't open the email at the first time. That email will just triggers by itself after you send this email, after like, you make that definition if it's going to be a week or 10 days. But you got to give that person some time to open the email. So I would say between a week to 10 days. If the email is not open, you send the same email to that person. The only difference is you change the subject line. As I mentioned to you, the subject line on the email is what prompts somebody to open the email. So if that person didn't open the email, he didn't see the content of the email. So it makes sense to send the same email, but change the subject line to see if that will prompt to open the email. And this is the way you design. There's many ways to design workflow of emails. But this is what we call email trigger. It's based on the action that person took. Either click, open, or no, didn't open. Then another type of email marketing is based on day. Like, I'm pretty sure some very inexpensive email marketing software cannot do the trigger email, but they can do email based on time. So you prepare an email the first day, then you prepare another email for 2 or 3 days later. So first day, this email goes out. 2 or 3 days later, another email goes out. Then on the fourth day, another email goes out. Every email goes out to the same audience. So it's not personalized. The only time I would advise to use this type of email is if you have an event and it's getting close to the event and you have to tell people, oh, make sure you sign for the event, make sure you sign for the event, it's coming close. Probably here, you give them an incentive for them to sign for the event. So this is a type of email called email drip that you use this, let's say for events or for like a seminar that you're providing. If it's a paid seminar, probably here, you give them a discount. If you don't have enough audience, you do that. So these are the 3 types of emails that you can use. So if you go over because one of the certification is the email marketing certification. So go over all the videos and they'll all cover probably most of this and probably in more detail. And then when you're ready, take the certification. So I'll stop tonight here, unless you have any questions. Any questions?
No.
Okay, so so no questions on the assignments. No questions here. So if there's no questions, I'll see you in 2 weeks, unless you want to go over something else that you need to understand.
I just have a question, but it's just for you. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Go ahead.
Have a good one, Professor.
You too. Thank you.
Um, I'm sorry, Professor. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sure you can.
I just wanted to know, so you haven't received my first assignment, right?
The first assignment.
The one that Mike re-uploaded right now?
No, I haven't received. Did you send it now or did you resend it?
No, I didn't.
No, so I didn't receive it because it's not there.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll do that right now again.
Okay, do that.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
Friday. Thank you.
Same to
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you all, and see you in a couple of weeks.